What's up, y'all? I'm back with another banger. Welcome back to Universal Conversations. Y'all already know what's going on. Go ahead and follow my social media platforms below if you haven't already. And go ahead and check out www.universalhealing.com. Y'all already know what's going on. Thebomb.com, period. It's like, nah, but y'all already know I come with a drink every episode. So today I got me a little juice. So I'm going to call this like a power trip because it's like really full of nutrients, full of everything that I need. So now I got blackberries, blueberries, mango, pineapple, and I put a little bit of herbs in here. I put red raspberry, which is good for women's health, echinacea, and I got me some peppermint. So yeah, y'all, and it's really, really good. So that's what I'm sipping on today. Very refreshing. After a long day at work, this is good. Probably had me up all night, but let's just jump right into this topic, y'all. So today I'm going to be talking about moving on because I feel like moving on is like, I feel like it's a really good topic. Like a lot of people have their own perspectives and point of views when it comes to moving on, but I want to share mine with y'all. So to me, I feel like people shouldn't feel, what's that word, like discouraged when it comes to moving on, or like just feeling away or feeling bad when it comes to moving on. Like no matter how bad things end, like I feel like people should normalize just walking away and like just either forgiving the other person, forgiving themselves, and just letting it go. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all ain't ever gotta speak again. Y'all ain't ever gotta be, and it's like y'all ain't gotta be the best of friends. If y'all see each other, it shouldn't be awkward. It shouldn't be none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like just let it go and go with the flow. I feel like a lot of people have a hard time moving on from people, like especially if the situation was hard. It's like really hard for people to move on and just really walk away. But I feel like with moving on, I feel like a lot of that stems from like self-love. I feel like you gotta have a lot of self-love in order to like really move on, because if you love yourself enough, it shouldn't be really that hard for you to move on from somebody. You know, I'm not saying like, oh, you're just gonna stop thinking about them right then and there, because no, like, you know, stuff like that don't happen overnight. But you should be able to literally just move on and walk away and not even feel like you gotta go back or speak to this person or explain yourself, because you love yourself enough to know I've had enough, I'm done, I've dealt with this, we did what we did, I'm cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, love yourself enough to just keep it pushing. And I feel like a lot of people feel like, just because like we like, okay, let's just say like a bad situation happened, or like a situation happened and it happens and the two people just stop talking. The situation happened, after that they just stop talking. They didn't explain how they felt, none of that, they just stop talking. Then the other person comes around and be like, oh, I want to talk about it. I don't want you to think this. I don't want you to think that. I mean, which ain't nothing wrong with that. That's cool if you want to speak your piece and get closure. Okay, that's cool. But I feel like, you know, it shouldn't even be a thing. Like, you shouldn't even have felt like you had to come up and approach that person, because it's just like, for what? Like, and I don't say like closure. I don't feel like closure is like bad. I feel like some things, yeah, I feel like closure is definitely needed a lot. I definitely, you know, like, I would recommend that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like closure is definitely cool, but after that, walk away. That should be that. We ain't gotta be cool after we get our closure. We don't gotta be close. We ain't gotta be cool. We ain't gotta speak. We can just act like we don't even exist. You know what I'm saying? Like, no love lost. But to me, you're a ghost. To me, you don't exist in my world. You know what I'm saying? We had our dealings. We stopped talking. We had our closure. Okay, that's it. This book is closed. This chapter is over. We're done. I don't see you no more. And I feel like a lot of people feel like when it comes to closure, like, oh, just because we closure, we got our piece, now we can be cool, or we can talk, we can do this, we can do that. Like, I mean, and I don't think nothing is wrong with that. If you genuinely feel like that, then okay, you feel like that. You can still be cool, whatever, you want to talk to somebody. But I like, basically what I'm trying to get at is, like, I don't feel like it's like, I don't feel like after closure, like, you know, just having closure, I feel like it should be okay for people to just, you know, after that, that's that. We ain't gotta be cool. We ain't gotta talk again. We ain't gotta do none of that. Like, you ain't gotta, like, you know, it ain't even gotta be no weird animosity between us. It's just, I'm just cool. Like I said, to me, people don't exist in my world. After we done had our dealings and we had our closure, okay, cool. We, like, That's it for me. For me, that's it. And what I was saying earlier about closure, like, yeah, I feel like closure is nice, but that's like an expectation. That's not something that you should expect from somebody. And even if you want that closure and the person that you want that closure from ain't willing to, talk to you and give you that closure, you shouldn't feel no type of way, because you shouldn't expect it from nobody. You shouldn't expect anything from nobody. And that's something that I covered in an episode before. You shouldn't have no expectations when it comes to people. Because once you set expectations, I swear you get let down. Well, I promise you get let down every time. So, yeah, like, I just really feel like closure. I feel like closure is important. I feel like it's really good to have closure, so you can just let the whole situation go. So you don't gotta think about it, so it won't be hindering, because feelings, like, hindering feelings in and keeping them bottled up is not good. Like, it's not good. It's not healthy for the body or the mind. So I genuinely do recommend closure. I genuinely do feel like closure is very important, but it's not something that you should expect from people. Now, normally people do, talk, but some people just aren't mature enough to sit and have a conversation about things. And sometimes it's okay to let the situation die down and then come back and talk. But that should be that. Like, to me, I feel like people should normalize, like, after we have our closure, after we talk, it ain't gotta be no bad blood. Like, it wasn't even no bad blood after the situation happened, because everything happened for a reason. And it happened because it just wasn't meant to be. People come around for the right reasons and the right seasons. You know what I'm saying? Right reasons, certain seasons. And that's just how it be. Like, so for me, my point of view, when I walk out of people's life, or when people walk out of my life, I normally most 9 times out of 10, I do get closure. We get closure. We understand what's going on. We understand. We talked about how we felt. We talked about the situation. We got how we felt off our chest and told each other. You know what I'm saying? And after that, it was all love, no bad blood. But we just went our separate ways, and that's okay. And like I said, me personally, when it comes to me, like, we could be working at the same place. We could be living in the same house. I see you every day. You know what I'm saying? You could be working at a store that I go to. Me personally, in my world, you don't exist. And like I said, there ain't no bad blood. Ain't no beef or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, but me personally, I'm not going to see you and be like, oh, hey. Like, nah, bro. I'm just going to act as if you're not here. Act as if you don't exist, because me personally, what's the point? Like, we had what we had going on. We said what we said. We closed that chapter. We closed that book. We done. So why should I sit here and continue to, like, make something work with you, try to be cool with you? Now, if you want to be cool with somebody, then that's on y'all. But me personally, once I'm done with somebody, I'm done with somebody. Like, once I'm done, I'm done. Ain't no going back. Ain't no being cool, because I don't, like, if we was meant to be cool, we would be cool. But after this, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like I should be cool with somebody that I just closed out my life. Like, it's just kind of like reopening the same book all over again. Like, you know what I'm saying? People are like, oh, I changed, oh this, oh that. Like, no, people do not change. Like, people do change, but some people are really stuck in their ways. And it's just like, me personally, I ain't gonna take that chance. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. And I'm not doing that again. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I really just feel like people should be okay with just walking away from people after you get that closure, after y'all fall out, after y'all break up, after whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, it shouldn't be like hard. It shouldn't be, y'all shouldn't make it hard. I feel like people make that hard. It shouldn't be no animosity. It shouldn't be none of that. Like, and we don't have to talk. Like, we could normalize that. I feel like some people feel like, oh, we gotta talk, or oh, we gotta be cool, or oh, like, nah. Like I said, it ain't no bad blood, ain't no pressure. There ain't no pressure, shawty, but I just don't want no, like, no, what's the point? Like, I really just don't feel like, I don't feel like I should feel, I just feel like I shouldn't have to, like, I don't feel like I would have to, like, I don't have to talk to you, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just my point of view. Like, I don't know how y'all feel. Like, how would y'all feel about it? Like, what would y'all do? You know what I'm saying? Y'all can comment, leave it in the comments, whatever, DM me, tell me, whatever, y'all, because I really want to know some other people's point of view. Like, give me y'all insights. Like, what would y'all do? Because, like I said, I really feel like, excuse me, people should really normalize that. I feel like, it's okay to move on from somebody. It's okay to stop talking to somebody, and it's okay to just, move on. It's okay to act like somebody don't exist. People, like, it's okay. We ain't gotta talk. After we have our closure, after we had that last conversation, okay, cool. We're done. That's it. That's it. And if you feel like, oh, like, why we can still be cool, or oh, we can still be this, me personally, no, I'm not doing that. Because once I'm done with you, I'm done with you. I don't want to be cool. I don't want to be cool again. It's like falling out with somebody, they becoming right back friends with them again, then y'all just gonna keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. No, I'm okay. Because if it's meant to be, it'll be. And if it's like, you know what I'm saying, depending on the situation and how it goes down, I'm cool. So I really, basically my message today is like, I just feel like people should be okay with moving on. I feel like people should be able to move on, and it shouldn't be no bad blood. You know, it should still be all love. It shouldn't have to be no weird animosity. It shouldn't have to be no hatred towards somebody. It shouldn't have to be, oh, you down talking me to her, you down talking me to him. It shouldn't be none of that. People should be able to just move on with their lives and just go their separate ways, and that be that. It's not that hard. Like, to me, it's not that hard, because like I said, me personally, I will literally act like you don't exist. In my world, you no longer exist. And that's okay. Some people are cool with people after they, you know, fall out, you know, get their closure, do whatever. People are still cool. Okay, cool. Cool. Good for you. But, like, me, no, I'm not doing that. And like I said, like, to each his own. Everybody has their own preferences, and that's okay. If that's what you want to do and that's what you like, then do that. If that's what makes you feel better. But me personally, no. Like, I love myself a little way too much to just really, like, keep allowing the same things, energy into my life. Like, it's just pointless. And like I said, I don't make things awkward. Like, if I fall out with somebody, and let's just say we work together, or we live in the same house, or whatever, I will walk past you like I don't even know you, but it ain't no bad blood, it ain't no animosity, I don't feel no way towards you, it's all love, sweetheart. But honestly, what do I gotta say to you? What do we need to exchange words for? Why do I need to give you my energy? What's the point? What are we having a conversation for when we already done had our last conversation? We had our last talk, we said how we felt, and that's that. It ain't gotta be no bad blood, and I feel like people should normalize that. Just because you stop talking to somebody, or being like, y'all not talking no more, you're not cool with somebody, does not mean that, oh, it's awkward, or oh, you ain't gotta be awkward towards me. Oh, like, no, we just not speaking no more, and that's cool, that's okay. Like, now some people do be having animosity, some people do be feeling some type of way, and you know what, that has a lot to do with people within. That has a lot to do with you within. You know, it ain't got nothing to do with me or the next person. So, like, it's just, that's something that I feel like people have to deal with within themselves. But me personally here, it ain't none of that. Like, if we fall out, and like, no shade, no tea, people that I ain't even cool with, you know what I'm saying? It's all love. I don't care. If I was to see you, I'm not gonna acknowledge you. Now, if you speak to me like, hey, what's up, hey, but that's it, I'm gonna keep it moving. Like, I'm not a mean person. Like, if you speak to me, hey, but that's it. I'm not gonna circle back, oh, hey, how you been? What's going on? No, I don't care. No. You lucky I even spoke back. But, nah, y'all, that's really all I had to say today. Like, so I'm challenging y'all, like, if you are somebody, I got 2 challenges for 2 different people. So if you are someone who feel like, oh, you done, I ain't expressing myself, I ain't finna say nothing, I don't care, I'm just walking away from the situation, If you stubborn, I'm challenging y'all to get that closure for yourself and the other person, because like I said, it really is good to let out how you feel, regardless of if you feel like you shouldn't say nothing. If you don't want to, you still gonna feel away because you haven't let it out. You still gonna feel away because you holding that in, and you feel like you need to, like, you still gonna feel away because you haven't let it out. And it's bothering you. Obviously, it was bothering you because you stopped dealing with somebody. So let it out. Talk to them. Watch how you feel. So much better. And then you ain't even got to respond to them when they respond back. You let out how you feel, and that's all that matters. Now, I'm challenging y'all, for my people out there who do get closure and y'all still be feeling away, feeling tense when y'all see somebody, let it go. Act as if they don't exist. I'm challenging y'all to act like these people do not exist. How about that? So, that's my challenges for y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all already know what's going on. Follow my social medias and check out universefeeling.com. Yeah. Tune in next Tuesday at 4 p.m. Shawty, because y'all already know I'm coming back with another banger. But nah, y'all. I appreciate love y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in every Tuesday for my peoples. I love y'all. Y'all my everything. Sorry, no. But now I love y'all. Keep going. Keep doing y'all thing. Smile. Love yourself. Do those affirmations every rising. Get some good rest. Appreciate, love yourself and everything that you have. Go outside. Ground yourself. You know what I'm saying? I wish everybody the best. I'm sending y'all all love, positivity. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I love you guys. But now, y'all, that's it for me. I will see y'all next Tuesday at 4 p.m.